Welcome to Pure Self. My name is Aida. Today I'm sharing with you a practice for a strong back and soft shoulders. We might need a couple of blocks or a bolster or a few cushions for some positions here in the end of the practice. Otherwise, just be aware if you have sensitive knees, you might like to place something soft for them, or just fold the mat so it becomes like a triple cushion here. And be gentle, as in the gentleness there is a lot of strength. Let's begin. Let's come into child's pose first, with the knees wider than the hips, even mat distance wide. And just allow your back to lengthen and unwind for a moment in this position. Hands softly reaching forward, seat resting over your heels. You can even gently swing the hips from side to side, allowing a little more opening in there in your pelvic area. Breath smooth, without forcing, without rushing, allowing it to flow as it goes. As you inhale, come up into all fours, hands underneath your shoulders with fingers spread wide and the four corners of your palms pressing really well into the mat. Look quickly at your knees and make sure they are underneath your hips. And very simply, we start in cat and cow. So looking up as you inhale and exhale, look towards the navel as you round your spine. As you inhale, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, around your spine, look to the navel. A few more times, find your own pace here. Breathing through your nose, in and out, into the belly. And come back to neutral. As you inhale, extend the right hand forward, left leg back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, 3. Exhale, knee to elbow. And inhale, extend and hold. Spread your toes maybe a little bit wider and reach your fingertips forward as you reach your foot back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Hold here for a couple of breaths. And exhale, hand down, knee down. Switch the side, left hand forward, right leg back. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, reach. Exhale. And inhale, extend and reach. And exhale, 3. And inhale, extend and stay here for a couple of breaths, reaching your fingertips more forward and your toes more back. Give yourself a smile, even when it's hard. Exhale, knee to elbow. And bring your left hand back and right knee back. Come back into child's pose, but this time keep it a little more active. with the knees closer to each other, and keep your elbows up as you come onto your fingertips facing forward with your face. Couple of breaths. Feel how different this child's pose is from the one we did before. And then you can gently release your head down, extending the back of your neck. For another smooth breath into your belly. Now as you inhale, look forward, place your hands back, come onto all fours, and as you inhale, reach your right hand up, exhale, thread it underneath the left shoulder. As you inhale, reach it high, as you exhale, thread it through. And once more, inhale, high, and exhale, thread. And last one, as we inhale, we keep this hand high for a couple of moments, for a couple of breaths. And then exhale, place it down on the right shoulder. Bring the left hand in front of your face, even on the fingertips, for a breath here. And then you can extend this hand above your head towards the top of the mat. Breathe. And then bring this left hand closer to your head, press into it, come back onto all fours. As you inhale, left hand high, exhale, thread it underneath the right shoulder. Inhale, high, and exhale, thread it under. And inhale, high, look up, and exhale, thread it under. And inhale, this time let's keep it for a moment, upwards. Look at your fingertips with the right eye. And exhale, release the left shoulder on the floor and bring the right fingertips in front of your face for a moment. Then extend this right hand forward above your head. Place the right hand closer to your head, press, and come back to all fours. Let's get back into a child's pose just for a moment. And this time, take child's pose the way you wish. And see if there is already any difference between how we did it first, second, and this third time. And from here, look forward with your face, press into your hands, come onto all fours. Now tuck your toes so you can press into the balls of your feet and your toes really nicely. And then press so strong that your knees lift up slowly. Hold here for a moment, just hover your knees, activating your whole core. And then reach your seat back up into downward facing dog. Heels are reaching back and down, knees can be micro bent, seat is reaching high, arms are strong and straight, while the head is relaxing in between your arms. Look forward and step your feet towards the front. Step your hands towards your feet. Let's hang for a moment here. You can take hold of the opposite elbows with your hands. Release your head all the way down. And maybe even swing your upper body from side to side here. Then extend your upper body to half fold. And then extend your arms forward and bring your upper body high. Release your hands by your sides, interlace your fingers behind your back, and open up your heart forward. Release your hands. Bring your toes a little bit wider than your heels. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, pressing into each other. And slowly release your seat down into a squat. Pressing your elbows into the inner side of your knees. Keep the spine straight and tall. And keep your hips continuously opening as well as your heart. Keep the back of your neck long. And then bring your hands down and fold over to the front. From here, you can find your way into a seat. So whether you can just reach your seat back and sit, or if you need to support yourself with your hands, do it the way is good for you. And then cross your legs in front, the way also is good for you. So whether it's an easy seated pose, or you can do it in a more advanced position, just whatever works for you right now, as we're going to gently stretch the shoulders, which are now nicely warmed up. So as you inhale, extend your right hand forward and then take hold of the right upper arm with your left hand and gently stretch it to the side. Then bring this right arm upwards and the hand behind, so it's just in between your shoulder blades. And then with the left hand, you're supporting this right arm, reach higher and more backwards. Gently release, and we'll repeat to the left hand, reaching forward, and then right hand is holding the upper left arm, stretching the shoulder open, opening the shoulder blade. Another deep breath in here, and then extend this left arm back up and back in between the shoulder blades. So with your right arm, you can hold the elbow of the left arm and help it go back. Gently release both arms up. We're going to do one more dog. Tuck your toes behind, move them back, and move up with your seat. Maybe walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands this time, just for a change. Bend your knees deep so that your thighs come towards your belly. And then extend your legs. And then bend once more, lifting the heels high and extend. And bend once more and extend. Release your knees down. Come seated over your heels, and the final position is awaiting. This is where we're gonna need our blocks or our bolster or any other supports that you may have handy there. So if you're using the blocks, place one at the top of the mat, just align with the very top of the mat in the middle of your mat, and the other one in a horizontal position. So the top one is for the head, the lower one is for your shoulder blades. If you don't have the blocks, you can use a bolster, which you will place just instead there. So it's gonna do pretty much the same thing, a little bit softer. And if you have books or cushions, you can also use them just in the same way, adjusting as needed. So placing your shoulder blades on one block and the head on the other, extending your arms by your sides with palms facing up, and extending your legs towards the lower bottom corners of your mat. Taking a few deep breaths. You can close your eyes and observe how this feels for you right now. How can we drop off this resistance and really allow ourselves to trust and lean into what there is, with the heart wide open, with the breath flowing so generously, nourishing all our inside. If this feels right, you can stay here a little bit longer and finish the practice in this way. And if you'd like to move into a more traditional Shavasana, you can gently move to one side and then come up to a seat. Remove the blocks or the bolster or any other props that you had, and take some support for your knees under, and then lay down back again on the floor, this time flat back, knees supported, which is feeling really good for your lower back. And again, close your eyes and observe whatever is there. Relax your face, your head, and your body, letting the heaviness down into the ground, allowing full relaxation and surrender into what there is, into what is coming. You can press pause here and stay as long as you need, if that is what you wish for, or if you need to go, you can softly bring your knees closer in towards your chest, hug your knees there, nicely with your arms. Lift your head and get yourself into a little bubble. And then bring your feet back down to the mat and roll onto your right side to close this practice in a seated position with your legs crossed in front, with your spine tall. Observe how your back and shoulders are feeling right now. And fold your hands in front of your heart into prayer softly. Feel the touch of one hand to the other. You can close your eyes as you gently bow your brain towards your heart. Namaste.